Stand up.
So you ready?
He's ready, sir.
All right, then let's do it. Open it up. This reminds me of the very first execution I was involved with. What a rush of emotion, conflict. Most of all, the fact that I found myself realizing that I didn't even dislike the guy. I remember asking somebody else, why I felt that way. And he said, because we're all just human beings. Do it. When you open that first door, your heart's pounding. You know there's only 2 more to go through, and there's no return. I felt like my heart was going to pound out of my chest. There's a certain level of punishment here for everybody involved. As a warden, I think you find yourself conflicted with thoughts of anger, really, at some point in time. You're angry that somebody's behavior would bring this much pain to all these people. The warden didn't convict the person. The warden didn't sit on the jury. The warden didn't pass sentence. The warden carries out the mandate of the state. Then ultimately, when you step inside that execution chamber, you clear your mind like a fog lifting, and you do your job. Bring the prisoners to the chair. Come around and face the front. Remove the waist chains. Sit them down and position them in the chair. Remove the leg irons. Place the prisoner's legs in the ankle restraint. Now secure the arm on this side. Is the prisoner ready?
Yes, sir.
You've been sentenced to die by a jury of your peers for the crime of capital murder. Electricity will now be run through your body until you are dead. May God have mercy on your soul. Place the hood on the prisoner. I've done this 4 times before, so this is going to be my 5th one. But I suppose, not surprisingly, it never gets any easier to live with.
Are you Richard?
No, I'm Richard. That's Jude, our cameraman.
Richard, how you doing? I have you on the warden's list. He makes the decisions as to what you film and what you don't. So I need you to turn the camera off.
Y'all filming already?
Yes, if that's okay, sir. We'd like to get as much of this as possible.
It's all right by me. So I talked to your uncle the other day. He seems to be doing a whole lot better.
Yeah, he should be back to his old self soon.
God help us all. Okay, let's get down to some business here. Now, y'all have got some release forms for me to sign, and of course, we've got ours that y'all need to sign as well. I'll take care of mine right now. I know all of this is a little bit redundant, but everybody who appears in this thing is going to have to sign all the forms. Now, this one releases me and the state from any liability for y'all's personal well-being and safety while you're here. And this one, y'all sign this one, and you're giving me the sole right of review and approval over all your footage. All of it. These are the records you asked for, Richard. Now, this stack here are some lifers that have been made trustees, and this stack here are just some other lifers to look at. And I picked about 10 out of each group, and I've talked to all of them myself. I believe they're all willing to cooperate with you.
Is that him over there?
Yeah, that's him. We've already signed our release. Let me tell you boys something right now. I've had enough experience with this stuff to understand that there are going to be days he just ain't going to want to talk to y'all. So just remember, it's his last week, not y'all's. So don't push it, understand?
Understood.
Okay. Now, Richard, you sure y'all want to stay at the bunkhouse? I do have some other places here that are nicer.
Yeah, actually, as a matter of fact...
No, bunkhouse is perfect. We want to get as close to the prisoners as we can, so...
Okay. Lewis here will get you down there. You'll have some decisions on those by morning.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. See my secretary to set up my interviews and any tours of the grounds that you need.
Warden, I just want to thank you again so much for this opportunity. I really appreciate
You
it.
bet. Glad to help.
All right, Jude. This was your brilliant idea to stay in here. Why don't you pick the fucking one? All right. I'll take that one, that's all. Oh, thanks, dude. No problem. We'll stage over here, Rich. Okay.
Yeah, that'll work. Cool. Like, just go on the year they got here and the severity of the crime.
Okay. These are on.
Hey, Daniel, you got those guys that came here in the 60s? Anybody?
60s?
Close?
Where was it? No.
I've got
One of these.
something.
These are the earlier ones. No, this is gonna be this one. Yeah, this dude's 1956.
Is he a trustee?
No. You want to keep him anyway?
Yeah, he looks pretty good. Yeah, I think I want to get a little more information on this guy.
All right, cool. I'll do it tomorrow.
No. I'll handle the warden. I want to leave here with enough to work with.
Well, I want to leave here with everything to work with.
Okay, Daniel, you keep filming when they tell us to stop and leave here with nothing. All right?
You know what? Why don't we not have this conversation?
Look, I'm just saying. Okay?
Distribution, everything. Chad, can I put you on speakerphone?
What is this thing, Mimi?
Documentary. It's a death penalty documentary. I'm just gonna come right out with it, Chad. There's actual footage.
Actual footage of what? An execution?
Yeah.
So what, a lethal injection?
No. Electric chair. Still there?
Yeah, wow. Look, Mimi, my gut reaction is there's no way Phil will touch this. But I'll bring it to him. Let me check with legal.
It's legal.
You know, Phil's gonna want to hear that from our end.
You'll call me?
Yeah, give me a day. So how'd you get it?
Buy it and you'll find out. Bye.
It's been a lot of improvement since I got here.
How long you been here?
Whew, a long damn time.
And how many executions have you overseen?
4. There it is, death row. It's the last stop for these guys. Now look, boys, there's plenty of security in there, but stay alert anyhow. Something does happen, just keep your heads and follow my lead, y'all will be fine. Now, if he looks like he's the least bit agitated or uncomfortable, I'm gonna shut your cameras down. That's the end of the interview, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Open the door. Morning. These are the guys that are here to see you.
Hey, how you doing? My name's Daniel. This is my partner Richard, and Jude here on camera, and Blake's back there on sound.
Warden said you want to talk to me. Is it because I'm going to die, or the dying that got me in here?
You know you don't have to do this.
No, it's all right. Come on in. That's all right, Warden?
It's all right.
Don't worry about me. Let me show you something. This is my sink. Nice cold running water. And this, of course, is my toilet. Nice and cold and metal. All the convenience at home. Freeze your butt off.
Well, it looks like you like to read.
Yeah, I like to read about the water. You know, Huckleberry Finn on the Mississippi, the old man in the sea.
You miss the water?
Never been on the water. Never been on a boat.
Did you make that boat?
That old thing? Yeah, I made that in the shop here. Just something to do to keep busy. You gotta keep busy around here.
What else do you do to keep busy?
I lay on my bed, look up at the ceiling, and think about stuff.
Yeah? What kind of stuff do you think about? What are those?
These are box scores. Every day during the baseball season, I turn on that radio there, get games, fill out box scores. Doesn't matter who's on. This is over 10 years worth.
What do you do with all those?
What I do with them? I go through them sometime, you know, replay the games in my head. There's some great games in here. World Series, no-hitters, you name it. Baseball. That's what I think about.
What is right now? What's going on, man? That is so sick. Come on. Let's go. Come on. You're gonna love this, dude. You guys are sick, man. Come on. Let's go. Come on. It's gonna meet us in 5 minutes. Come on.
Dan, what did you do? What's going on?
Come on, dude. I'll tell you when you get outside. Come on.
Dan, can I get
Grab your package. Let's go. Come on, dude. Just grab your package. Trust me. Grab your sticks. Come on, dude. Let's go.
I swear.
Dude, grab your camera.
Huh?
All right, got it. Go. Come on, dude. This is gonna be awesome. You're gonna love it. Let's go. There's the truck right there. Jude, you and Blake get in the back. Rich, get in the front. Let's go. Quiet.
Turn that. Remember, don't shoot my face.
No, look what the cat drug in.
Okay, what's going on?
You didn't think I was expecting you? So what do you want to talk about in the middle of the night?
Nothing. We're leaving.
No, we're not.
Nobody leaves without an escort. If this is over, we all leave. If not, you stay.
Man, don't you think you should be able to answer the questions the way you want to?
No,
The warden's standing there, man.
I'll answer any questions you want.
Will you tell us about the crime?
That's me and that's my mama. She worked her whole life like a damn slave. She deserved a lot better than him. That's a school picture, man. I hated school. And all the people was in it. I was always getting into fights.
You were a troublemaker, huh?
My mama was always getting my ass out of hot water.
What was that taking?
I guess I was about 16, but I could hit the ball a mile away.
You got any pictures of your father?
Now why the fuck should I?
You got anything more recent?
Mama hated pictures of herself, but I think she looks good. What do you think?
Yeah. I think she looks fine.
I mean, don't give me that bullshit. You don't really think she looks fine. You think she looks like someone that would never be in your neighborhood. So why you want to play those games with me?
We're not playing with you.
The hell you're not. You think I'm stupid?
That's enough, guys. We're leaving.
You think cause I'm in here I'm dumb?
No, man. Nobody said anything like that.
You haven't got the balls to say that to my
We're
face.
leaving now.
You want to quit? You're leaving? Hey, come back here. You want to quit? Why are you leaving now? Are you scared? Get back here!
You want to explain to me what just happened back there? I mean, seriously.
Didn't go so
Why are we going through a muddy field in the middle of the night and having secret meetings with death row inmates? I mean, what's...
Come on, man. I mean, it didn't go that good, but you got it.
But it didn't go good. He's yelling at us when we left. I mean, what...
But what happened when we got there? Man, we were there, what, 30 seconds? And the guy's showing us pictures of his family, man.
Okay,
That's what we
Daniel,
came here to get,
we
Rich. We
are
came
doing
here...
a documentary about life in prison. I don't know what you're doing, but, you know...
What are you talking about? That is life in prison. It's not about these bars and about the building, man. It's about the people inside. It's about what's going on, right? Remember, we talked about that. About the families, about what got him. Man, did you see the baseball picture? You saw him?
Daniel, we're gonna be here. We're gonna be here for a week, and there are hundreds of prisoners here.
Exactly.
This is one guy.
A week.
With his stories.
A week.
Okay.
Right. And what about his stories, Rich? He's got 7 days left on the planet. And what are we doing? We're out there interviewing some guy who's hacking up a lung every 2 seconds. Some other guy who's, I mean, some kind of glorified Boy Scout. We can do this here 20 years and wait for their stories, man. Come on. This guy's going to the chair in 7 days, dude. 7 days. He's taking his stories with him, Rich, whether we capture him or not. You can tell he wants to share them, man. You can tell. He just got scared for a second, man. That's all that was, dude. He wasn't trying to do anything. I'm telling you. He's gonna open up to us, dude. This is the one. It's a chance of a lifetime, man. This guy's gonna die in 7 days, and he wants to share it with us, dude. He wants to share his life.
Okay, I gotta stop. Please. Okay, it's late. Okay.
Come on.
Well, okay, stop. Okay, he had some stuff, okay? He had some good stuff, okay? But if we do this, just let me do it my way. Don't have these secret clandestine meetings that I don't know about at like
All right.
frickin' 4 in the morning, and just let me do it my way, all right?
It's good stuff.
Let me set it up.
Come on,
Don't
man.
fuck this up.
I'm not gonna fuck it up.
Okay. All right.
I'm not, dude. I'm so
Let me
glad.
get some sleep.
I'll get some sleep, dude, because we're doing it again tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It'll be huge.
You okay?
I'm all right. Come on in. Wait a minute. You sit over here. On January the 12th, 1945, my mama had to be rushed to the hospital. You know, she was supposed to be in the bed the whole time during her pregnancy. But my old man wouldn't let up on her. Forced her to work, made her cook, made her clean up around the house. Hell, he wouldn't even accept the fact that she was pregnant. Check that out. A month and a half premature. And I only weighed 5 pounds. The doctor didn't think I was going to make it. But I did. And when she came home in the cab, it pulled up to the house, here he comes outside with a cigar in one hand and beer in another hand like he done something. But he started yelling at her for being late. So they was always like that.
How'd you put up with it?
How did I put up with it? Playing baseball. See that? When I was out there playing baseball, she took my mind off of everything.
Did your dad get you interested in baseball?
Yeah, when I was little, he used to take me to a lot of the minor league games. I think I was about 5 when he first started taking me.
Those must have been fun for you.
Fun, that was great, man. Eating hot dogs, watching the games, learning how to keep box scores, till his ass got drunk.
So your dad was the one who taught you to keep box scores?
Look, I'm kind of tired. I don't know about you guys. I didn't get much sleep last night, so let's call it quits.
Okay, boys, that's it.
All right, it's got to be up here, man.
Where?
This is
At
it.
the dead end?
We're at the end of the line here,
Look,
Daniel.
dude.
Where?
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be right.
Yeah, there
Look,
should be
right
a
there,
road.
right there.
This thing?
Yeah.
You
Daniel,
gotta be out of your mind.
are you
Why?
kidding me? This is where you're taking
You want to go
us?
down there?
Dude, it's not what I want. It's where the guy said the thing was. Just turn right here. Trust me, dude. Trust me.
Oh, yeah, I've done that before.
Well, we got to be careful. The guy said there hadn't been anybody back here in like 25 years, so
Yeah.
don't go stomping around.
Yeah, look what happened to them. I'm starting to have serious second thoughts about this.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, he's your friend.
Yeah, this
Rich?
is your idea to get
no,
me in this.
you agreed to this.
I don't know why. Freaking harebrained ideas. This guy hasn't changed at all.
What'd you expect?
Come on. Look, this is going to be awesome, dude. This is the real deal. This is where it happened.
I always tell people not to do this, you know? Don't go back in the middle of the woods.
We're not people, dude. We're filmmakers. We got to get this done. Go fast. Don't go slow. You're going to get stuck.
Hang on. Which way? Which way?
Oh, shit.
Right,
You
left?
didn't say, I don't
We
know. You didn't say. Stop.
Well, okay, I'm gonna go this way.
Think left?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. All right. Holy crap, dude. Do you want to?
Oh.
Yeah, pull up as far as you can. Dude, this is right.
This is so creepy.
Dude, this is freaky.
Totally
is what it is. This
creepy,
is
Daniel.
Freaky. This is man, unbelievable.
You know, the only one who ever cared enough to see me play was my mama. My old man never gave a shit about anything.
So your dad never saw you play?
Well, he saw me play. When he realized how good I was, he began to show up at the games. And that really sucked, man. He would bring the women that he met at the bar. He just wanted to get drunk again, the same old shit over and over. But he met his match, you know that? From what I heard, he picked this lady up at a little sleazy bar and went back to her place and got rough with her. That's his MO, you know, always beating on women. But this woman had guts. She had a gun, she didn't put up with his shit, and she shot him. Mama was up all night praying that he wouldn't die. And I was praying and hoping that he would die, because things sure would have been different if he had. Oh, I was 16. I moved in with a friend of mine. He had good parents, they didn't mind. They let me stay for a while. But I couldn't stay there forever, so I left town. Just roamed around, you know, drifted. Little odd jobs here and there. I stole, drank. But you know, I just ended up right back here on the stoop. When I knocked on the door, my mama came to the door and she looked at me and just started crying. You know, my old man came home that night. He was drunk and he sure wasn't happy to see me. First thing he did was hit me. I told him, oh, come on, do it again. So when he tried, I grabbed his arm and twisted behind his back and threw his ass to the ground. He wasn't the same after that. Matter of fact, he moved out a few days later. That's weird. Mama changed. You would think she would be happy, but Mama changed. She began to complain about everything. There's nothing I could do to make her happy. I would go to the bar, come home, fight with my mother. Hell, I was turning into my father and I hated that. You know, Mama blamed me for his leaving. Can you believe that? She should have been thanking me.
That was the scene here just moments ago when officers took a lone male suspect into custody for the murder of a local woman. Early reports indicate that one victim was found in the main bedroom of the house behind me. I'm being told it looks as if the victim was beaten to death. Circumstances surrounding the crime aren't entirely clear as officers continue to search the surrounding areas.
Give me the camera, let me film you.
Oh, honestly, we really can't do that.
Well, fine then, I'll just shut up. Matter of fact, maybe the warden would.
You know what? Dude, we can make that happen.
No.
Let's just do it.
Come on.
Yeah. Come on. All right, it's cool. Jude, hand him the camera.
All right.
Be careful, though.
There you go.
Dude, you gotta be careful. All
You
right.
got it?
All right, you're still rolling.
You got it?
All right, so just point that right at me, and then that right there will zoom in and out. All right? All right.
Now that the shoe's on the other foot, what's the worst thing you've ever done?
Nah.
So Daniel, man, tell me, how are you and Rich getting along?
Good, I think. I mean, Rich is a talented guy, man. There's no doubt about it. You know, I mean, he's got some valid concerns, but I think he's coming around.
Coming around? What exactly do you mean by that?
I mean,
There's no doubt, man, this film's gonna be controversial, right? I mean, we're gonna shake some people up. But I think we have a chance to educate them at the same time, and I think Rich is seeing that.
Well, you know, Mimi has some mixed feelings about this.
I know. But I mean, the fact is, man, you gotta show everything. I mean, don't you think the audience deserves to see the truth?
Hey.
Would you like to say something about those photographs you have up there on the wall?
They're just crime scene photos.
Mm-hmm. Well, how do you feel about them?
I guess I kind of share some of Richard's views about making this film.
Meaning?
I'm not entirely sure this is healthy, and I don't know if we should be making it. And as much as Daniel thinks that this is a sure sell, so far no one wants to touch it. Maybe everyone who's turned it down is in the right.
And so the photos?
Right. You know, while I still don't know if it's okay to watch a man die, much less be the person profiting from the footage, these are pictures of what he did. And I read his transcripts about once a week, and I don't know, they're long. He just rambles on, and it's hard to tell what he was feeling.
Do you mean when he was committing the crime or when he was giving his confession?
Both, really. I try to imagine what he was feeling when he did the things that are in those pictures. They seem angry, but when you read the transcripts of his confession, the language is so simple. I can't get any feeling from a typed police report.
Hey, Rich, tell me, have you had any problems with Daniel so far in this?
No, I mean, it's been awkward at times, but so far so good.
I understand. Well, is it weird working with him again?
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. I mean, I'm definitely a little worried after what happened in that prison, but I'm willing to give the guy a second chance.
Okay. Well, tell me, how goes the editing?
That's been the best part. I mean, it's been great. There's just some incredible footage. I gotta give Daniel credit. He's a persistent son of a bitch. Honestly, I thought this thing was dead years ago.
Well, why do you think you guys haven't spoken in all these years?
Maybe you should ask him that question.
Okay, I will. Well then, Richard, what exactly are you hoping to achieve with this film?
Good question. Well, you know what? I just think we all need to be aware that this is a man's life we're dealing with. It's more than just a film. I got to know him pretty well in those 7 days, and Daniel, I mean, I think Daniel just looks at him as a means to an end. I'd really just like to show the truth of what happened back then. Hopefully I can do that by being here.
Thanks, man.
All right, come on then. Let's go on a little tour.
No. It's risky enough just being here.
No, dude. That's a good idea.
Well, the warden ain't here.
Yeah.
No.
Come on and live a little. God knows I won't be.
So what do you say?
What the fuck?
All right.
All right, give you back the camera. And then, hand it over. Careful. All right, give me that shit. Staircase, okay? Anything. Be quiet. All right. Let's go down here. Easy down here. Smell easy. Easy.
No shit, man! You scared the shit out of me. Shh! Funny assholes.
Get your ass
The hell's going on up here?
So did you kill your mother to spite your father?
Hell no, I would never do anything for him.
So why did you kill your mother?
I love my mother. You know, she worked like a dog. Everything she did for other people. She deserved a better life than that. Besides, I really didn't kill her.
What did you do?
She's free now. She's free from all her pain and suffering. You know, life is not just about working your ass off. Get real, man. There's got to be something better than that. I saw how hard Mama worked, never getting nowhere. I just couldn't stand to see her that way.
So you did it out of love? Tell me about that night.
I came home early from the bar. Mama was waiting for me at the door. She was furious as hell. She started cursing at me and hitting me. I noticed a half-empty bottle of booze on the table. I was shocked. My mama don't drink. But she smelled like booze, and that's disgusting. And she blamed me for the old man leaving. Can you believe that? But she just kept on cursing at me. And I tried to take the bottle, and she tried to hit me with it. And I tried to stop her. It was spilling whiskey all over the place. And then I hit her. I hit her again and again. I said, Mama, I'm sorry. She opened her eyes just enough to see me, and I told her, Mama, I'm sorry. Mama, I love you. I am so sorry. But she took her last breath and just laid there. And I closed her eyes.
From what we can gather, he took her in the bathroom, stripped off her clothes, and gave her a bath. Then he takes her in the bedroom and dresses in her nightgown before laying her in her bed. But the weirdest part is he lights a bunch of candles and places them around the bed in some kind of ritual.
This is it, man. This is intense.
This is hard for me, guys.
Shh, quiet.
No, right there. Stop right there. Did you hear that?
What do you say?
I can't.
Yeah, I heard something, but I don't know.
Oh, you gotta be able to fix that, huh?
I'm trying, I don't know.
You boys do know how many he killed that night, right?
Well, he only talks about his mother.
Yeah, well, there were a lot more than his mama. That boy went on a killing spree.
And we've got his confession on tape.
What are you thinking about right now?
Lots of things. Especially my mama.
What about your mom?
I really miss her.
She's here right now. What'd you tell her?
I tell her how much I loved her.
Why'd you kill that family?
I really love my mama. Mama was a sad lady. She was very unhappy, and I hated to see her that way. I loved her, and I never would hurt her.
I understand. But why'd you kill them?
I couldn't get my mama off my mind.
I think we've seen it. We can go. You know, we know it's here, and we got the tape, right?
You want to go in there?
As I seen this house, it was perfect.
I mean, we're here.
You're pretty solid.
I got it.
Ah.
Careful, watch it.
Watch this tree.
Stop moving. Hang on. Yeah, I don't think anyone's home.
Jeez, look at the floor. Well, watch out for the hole.
Oh my God.
We're going in there?
Yeah.
Hey, no problem.
Watch yourself,
Hang on.
dude.
Are we going to both be able
careful.
to stand there?
I don't know.
Be careful.
It's been 25 years.
All right.
I'll help you guys.
Let me just get on the other
Stay on this.
No, I got it.
Yeah, we're all coming.
Shit.
Stay on the beam.
As I went in, nobody was awake.
Way too flimsy.
Need some help? I got it.
I'm gonna need somebody to
Here,
grab my camera.
I got
Okay, be careful of the floor. I want to be
Oh, it's
falling through
moving.
this thing.
I had to use my knife to get into the house to pry the door open. I didn't make any noise.
Oh, hell no.
Jesus, you gotta be kidding me. Look at this thing.
I was scared.
Whew. Oh. Come on, Mimi. Come on, be okay.
Okay.
Wow, that's an odor.
Oh.
Looking around the room, I seen the family photos. Nice family. I went to the kitchen, got some water. Then I heard somebody coming down the hallway. I really didn't want to do anything, but at that point it was just too late.
Oh.
I hid behind the corner, and when he came down the hallway, I slit his throat from behind. As I went through the hallway, there was an open door, and I looked in the room, and there was a little boy sleeping. The next room I came to was a little girl, asleep with a doll baby. I really didn't want to hurt her. I put my hand over her mouth, she opened her eyes, and she was peaceful after that.
Holy shit.
Oh, okay.
As I walked through the house, I came to the parents' room. I saw the mother in the bed. She was beautiful. As I approached the bed, she woke up. And I put my knife to her face and shh, be quiet.
This is the room. Daniel, I'm getting out of here. Seriously, guys, I'm gone.
But she started screaming. I tried to stop her, but I couldn't. She was screaming, "Please spare the kids." She didn't realize they was already dead.
Okay, open it up. How you doing?
Not too bad for a dead man.
Not quite yet. Listen, I need to talk to you about tomorrow. Now, tomorrow morning, if you want to, you can sleep in late. We'll still serve breakfast at the regular time around 7, okay?
Okay.
Like I said, if you want to sleep late, that's okay. Open it up. Get out here, fellas. Now, the morning's going to be pretty quiet, okay? But you're going to be confined to your cell all day, so if you want a special book to read, you want a television or something else, just let me know. I'll see to it.
Might be nice.
Okay, that's fine. Now, about visitation. If you have any visitors, I'm going to let them come in around noontime, okay? But I want you to understand something. That's up to you. You don't have to see anybody tomorrow, okay? That's strictly your call.
There won't be anybody.
Either way, if you have visitors, you can stay with them until 5 o'clock. Now at 5, you're gonna have a couple of hours downtime, and then they'll serve you supper around 7. Now you know that's your last meal, so you can have whatever you want.
I would like to have some boiled crabs.
Boiled crabs? Yeah, I think we can do that.
And a baked potato, 2 pieces of corn, and a salad.
Okay, that sounds good. We'll get that fixed up.
And I'd like to drink you down a bottle of whiskey, too.
You know, I can't do that. That's against the rules.
Too bad.
Now, Father Joel will be available all day tomorrow, okay? Anytime you want him, anytime you need him, all you have to do is ask, and he'll be there.
All right.
Now, you'll be able to visit with him alone until 11 o'clock. At 11, I'm going to come to your cell, and it'll be time for us to start getting you ready for the execution. At 11:30, we're going to walk the mile, son. Okay?
Okay. Will Father Joe be able to stay with me?
Father Joel's going to be with us every step of the way. You hear?
Yes, sir.
What in the hell goes so wrong? Let me see you out here. This thing's been floating around death row for years. It's kind of sick, if you know what I mean. This state likes to inform its condemned inmates prior to the execution so that they understand exactly what is about to happen to them. When the executioner throws the switch, it sends an electric current through the body. The prisoner cringes from pain. His flesh swells and his skin stretches to the point of breaking. He defecates, he urinates, his tongue swells and his eyes pop out. His flesh is burned and smells of cooked meat. When the autopsy is performed, the liver is so hot it cannot be touched by human hands. I want to walk through a little bit of this stuff to make sure that we know what we're talking about, all right? The prisoner's going to be brought in, turn him around to face the front, secure his arms and his legs, and get the chest strap on. You're going to put the sponge on top of his head. Now, you don't have to do that now. This isn't real. And then you get the cap secured and the electrical lead secured. I'm going to wait on a call at midnight, and when I do, that's going to give me the green light to proceed with the execution. I'll ask him if he has any final statement. We lower the flap. And when I give the signal, he's going to ride the lightning. For heaven's sakes, don't get near him, don't touch him, and I don't want him taking one of y'all with him by accident. There's going to be a lot of people here. Ignore them. Pretend they're not here. You focus on doing your job. That's the most important thing you can do. That's all I want you to be concerned about, is do your job, okay? All right, appreciate it.
One thing, if let's say he said it was okay, if we got him to maybe sign a release or something, it'd be all right if we shot this thing?
No, Daniel. No, that's not possible.
Just for real? I mean,
No.
Why not?
No. I said no.
What? I mean, they used to have public hanging and stuff. I mean, they used to. Look, I've got surveillance equipment. We could hide a
Shut that
camera somewhere.
We could... Surveillance equipment? Who okayed that? Because I sure as hell didn't. Let me tell you something. I'll shut your ass down right now.
Okay, look,
this will be the end of it. You don't even have any idea what tomorrow night's really even like. Now, if it was up to me, I'd let you shoot the whole damn thing. But that's not my call. It's just not possible. Can't do it.
Danny, you really gotta let me in your mind sometime and tell me where you come up with this shit. Honestly.
What?
I mean, what
are you talking?
You're a piece of work. I mean, fucking surveillance equipment? I mean,
What?
are you out of your fucking mind? Seriously.
Dude.
Out of your fucking mind?
Rich, we need the execution footage. We need to shoot the thing. Oh, we got nothing. What's the movie about?
Okay, you do know we're in a prison. We're in a prison, okay, Daniel? I mean,
What's the matter with you, man? You've been bitching about. Dude, I'm just trying to make a. I'm trying to make a fucking good movie, man, and you keep fighting me the whole way. Dude, I'm just trying to.
you don't remember who got you here. My fucking contact.
No,
my contacts, Daniel.
My fucking contact bullshit, dude. This is the perfect ending.
One wants to see you two now. Let's go.
This is great. We're gonna fucking do everything.
Go. Dude, this is how we're supposed to talk. Dude, it's gonna be good.
Hey, Daniel, where's Richard?
Oh, he's not feeling too good.
Do you know what time it is?
About 2 a.m.
That late, huh?
Yeah. How you holding up?
I'm doing pretty good, I guess. Really?
Tell me what's going through your mind right now.
The first day that I came into this place, everyone got their eyes on you when you come in. The guards surround you, watching your every move, making sure you don't try anything stupid. They're just waiting for you to make a mistake so they can pounce on you. In a weird way, you kind of feel like you're special, you know, everybody's watching you. But you come back to reality when you feel those tight leg irons on your leg, you can't even feel your feet. And it really sets in when you realize that you just came to death row. It changes everything being in a place you're never leaving with nothing to do. They give you just enough to live. And you sit there and you wait for your execution date. And until that time, you're not alive and you're not dead. You just sit there and wait.
This is gonna be good. Are you rolling?
Absolutely. Get in there.
Rich, you doing okay?
Hey man, look. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm pissed and stuff. Look, I talked to the warden, I just worked all that stuff out, and he's totally on our side. Dude, you gotta see the stuff we got tonight, dude. It is awesome. It's all this personal stuff, man. He was totally free. He totally opened
personal
up.
stuff, really?
Yeah. Dude, it's what we came here for.
Rich, it was so real, man. It's amazing. It's really good stuff. You gotta look at it.
Rich, I promise you, brother. This has never been done before. I mean, think about that.
Dude, I don't know what to do without you, man. I need your help. I want you to be there with us, man.
We came here as a team. Come on.
Yeah, we can't leave without you, buddy.
These things are always tough. Makes for a long, hard day. I always get in early on these days. Hell, I don't have a choice. I have to stay until it's all over with. These guys have all committed terrible crimes, but somehow that just doesn't seem to make it any easier, you know? Tell you what does help, though, is knowing that this isn't all there is. This guy's going to the hereafter. I just know that they're all forgiven. Christ, they've paid their debt here. Crabs look like they boiled to perfection. I tried to make sure you got everything you asked for.
Except for the whiskey.
Yeah, well, look at that piece of chocolate cake, man. Dig in. And you know how to do these bad boys? You pull a claw off and take that gadget and crack the claw open. It'll let you get at the meat in there. And then inside the shell is the fat of the crab. Well, take your time and enjoy it. Tonight's gonna be tough on everybody. Are you ready? I asked you if you're ready.
Ready for what?
Jesus, for tonight.
Ready as I'll ever be. Sir?
Yeah, well, we all do have our jobs to do, don't we?
All right, so get one of those, the big ones.
Okay,
How are they, Al? No,
They're
no.
good.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
spicy.
No, there's a bigger one over there. I saw him.
Well, you get it.
I got it over there.
Camera set and
All right,
rolling.
we good?
Make
We
way.
good?
I'm gonna
All right,
tear
hang
these
on.
suckers, huh?
They're spicy.
Hang on, hang tight. All right, what do you think of this? You don't need to read a lot of books, and you don't need the Pope's opinion. All you got to do is watch a guy fry.
You sick, man.
Ooh, that's some poetic stuff.
I'm
Yeah,
sick.
really
You know, and I gotta hand it to you.
I mean,
You got a Hollywood prick to actually sign on the dotted line.
yes, I did.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah. How about a speech?
Way to
Come
go.
on, man. Give us a speech. Come on.
My speech. To our editor, who will cut out that last line so we don't hear Daniel calling our partners a prick. And to all you guys.
Yeah, gracias.
Thank you.
Right.
Sounds good.
Team effort. Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
I guess it's my turn now. To our own P.T. Barnum, Daniel, brother, without you, we would not have this film. Salute.
All right.
Now
Today.
we'd have a real film and not a freak show.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
You know what it means. It means you hijacked this project.
Dude, I didn't hijack shit. I
Oh,
got a film made.
bullshit. Do you remember who got you in that prison?
Yeah?
10 years ago, I got you in there to make my film. You went up and did your own thing. You didn't listen to anybody.
Dude, you
Now,
didn't
10
have
years
a
later,
film.
you do the same exact
No
thing.
execution, no film, Rich.
Oh, Daniel, you're exploiting the guy's death. You're a fucking opportunist.
A
I mean,
guy?
you film him being executed, and you film him
Yeah.
with his priest. Is nothing off limits to you?
He's a guy to you? How about a murder, Rich? A convicted murder?
Oh yeah, you so sure about that? You know, I'm just here as a favor to Mimi. And honestly, you wouldn't have that execution if I hadn't signed those papers.
I'd have got the tapes
Oh,
back.
bullshit! The warden gave them to us, not you, us. I did you a favor.
Come on, man.
It's all right. It's all right. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
He ain't doing so good.
Hey, man. All right. Yeah? You got it? Yeah, I mean, I got what I need here, dude. Just make sure the stock's all good. You got it? Okay. All right. I got it. All right.
This is a consent form to witness an execution. Please read it thoroughly and sign it.
Hands up. Turn around. Okay. You jump up.
Hell, I'm not signing.
What are you talking about, dude? Get in here and sign the fucking paper.
Hey, this isn't what we came here for. We didn't come to watch this man die. This is wrong. Come on. Seriously.
I'm going in.
I'm staying, man. Turn around.
I'm with these guys.
Okay.
It's my film now. Go.
You know, to be perfectly honest with you, I doubt very many people understand all the detail that goes into an execution. I mean, there's more to it than just strapping somebody in a chair and flipping the switch. Now, the first thing that we have to do is we shave his head. And we do that because we have to make sure that the electricity has good current from the top of the body all the way to the bottom. And that means there's a possibility that the hair can catch on fire. And I gotta tell you, watching somebody's hair burn or smelling it burn is pretty unpleasant in itself. Then we have to shave one of his legs, and again, for the same reason, because you want to make sure that the juice can flow freely all the way from the top of the head to the bottom of his toes. Now, the next part, the doctor comes in, and he has to, how best to say it, he puts a plug in the inmate's rectum.
Stand up. Strip down.
And then he puts like an absorbent diaper around it. Now, this is not to humiliate the inmate or anything. It's really a matter of practicality. There's an old expression around death row, when a con fries, the shit flies. Well, when that electricity hits the body, it does it with so much force that The inmate just evacuates his bowels, and without that diaper, it'd be one hell of a mess.
Get dressed. Get back.
I'm scared. Is there anything you'd like to say to me tonight? Any questions that you'd like to ask me?
What do you want to hear?
It's not what I want to hear that's really important now. It's what you have to say that's important. Get rid of the sound, please. Confess your sins before the Lord, and He will forgive you. Are you sorry for your sins? Are you sorry for what you did to your mother?
Father, I love my mother more than anything in the world. She was the only one that ever loved me.
God is forgiving you, even now. But for you to experience the power of that forgiveness, for you to come to peace, you must repent of that sin.
I don't know how to do that.
Is there anything you'd like to say to God about the deaths of the family? Remember, you can be confident. This Bible that you're holding tells us in the Gospel according to St. John, chapter 6, verse 39. This is the Father's will, the Father who sent me, that all that He has given me, of it I should lose nothing, but should raise it up again on the last day. Trust in the Lord. He's reaching out to you in a very powerful way right now. Look at the God who is with you. Would you pray to Him quietly in your heart right now? Would you let me pray with you? Let's put our trust in Him. He has promised to be with us through all things. In Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not be afraid. I shall not want. Even though I walk in dark valleys, I can be secure, for He is with me.
Okay, let's go. It's time, son.
Thy kingdom come, Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
So you ready?
You ready, sir?
Let's go, son.
dwell in the shelter of the Most High, will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. Say to the Lord, my refuge, my fortress, my God, and my trust.
Do it.
He will rescue you from the snare of the fowler. With his pinions he will cover you. Under his wings you shall take refuge. His faithfulness is a buckler and a shield. Pray with me and you will be forgiven. Oh my God, I am partly sorry. I have no offense, and I detest all my sins because I dread the loss of heaven. Fear pains me, but most of all, because they offend you, my God. Lord, all good and deserving of all my God, I firmly resolve, with the help of your grace, to sin no more and to avoid the near occasions of sin. Amen.
All right, boys, the camera's shut down here. This is as far as they go.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. In verdant pastures, he gives me repose. Beside restful waters, he leads me. He refreshes my soul. He guides me in right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk in the dark valley, I fear no evil, for you are at my side with your rod and your staff that give me courage. You spread the table before me in the sight of my foes. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Only goodness and kindness follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord for years to come. To you I lift up my soul, O Lord my God. Your ways, O Lord, make known to me. Teach me your paths. Guide me in your truth and teach me, for you are God my Savior, and for you I wait all the day. Remember that your compassion, O Lord, and your kindness are from of old. The sins of my youth and my frailties remember not. In your kindness remember me, because of your goodness, O Lord. Good and upright is the Lord, thus he shows sinners the way. He guides the humble to justice. He teaches the humble his way. All the paths of the Lord are kindness and constancy toward those who keep his covenant and his decrees. For your name's sake, O Lord, you will pardon my guilt, great as it is. Have mercy on me, O God, in your goodness. In the greatness of your compassion, wipe out my offense. Thoroughly wash me from my guilt and cleanse me of my sin. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His mercy endures forever.
Is the prisoner ready? He's ready, sir. You have been convicted by a jury of your peers of murder in the first degree for the deaths of George Henry Talbot, Maria Hennessy Talbot, Lisa Susan Talbot, Jason Philip Talbot. You have been sentenced to die by means of electrocution by a judge in good standing in this state. Said execution to be carried out at the state penitentiary at 12:01 a.m. on this date. Do you have any final words?
Sorry for anything that I've ever done wrong.
electricity shall now be passed through your body until you are dead. May God have mercy on your soul. The sentence has been carried out.
God of mercy, hear our prayers and be merciful to your Son, whom you have called from this life. Welcome him now into the company of your saints in the kingdom of light and peace. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Thank you, Father.
lock them down.